Hello, good morning. Welcome to New Forest Morphs. Jared and I are together this morning and we've had a lovely weekend break away, and we spent a good 2 or 3 hours going through all the collection because both of us have been away over the weekend and the snakes obviously needed extra cleaning, so we've had a thorough job today. It's been a good session, Jared, and some exciting things. We've had a couple of new locks and we've got some new pickups that I brought back from Cornwall, and we'll show you those in part 2 of the video today. But some exciting projects, Jared, and I won't go into the details of what I've brought back. There's going to be a couple of surprises, and I think we'll get you to see if you can guess what's in the genes. Genetics, going to test your genetic discernment, if you like. But before we go any further, Jared, I will actually say the guy that we went to go and see is a beautiful guy called Ben, and Mandy and I went down to see our grandchildren over the weekend, have an early Christmas celebration. We played Santa and took the presents down, and on the way back we visited family and then arranged to pick up, originally it was going to be 2 snakes, and it's a lovely guy called Ben who's got a business called Great British Bulls, and there's his logo there, Jared, can you see that?
Yep.
He's been breeding ball pythons since 2007, so he's well established. He's got a lovely racking system. He's got some racking systems that are hard to get in the UK, but you know, in the US you get the Freedom Breeder, and you get the other. I'm trying to remember the name of them now.
I think Vision racks.
They're not Vision, but they are bigger, wider. But they're all stainless steel, but they slide beautifully, and he managed to pick them up from the UK. So that's probably something for the future. Talking of new racks, Jad and I have placed an order for another 2 racks with 2 lots of 5, and they should be coming hopefully in the next couple of weeks. And we've got some of our progressing girls from 2021 that are ready to move up into their new adult size racks, so we'll be setting those up. The other thing we're going to do, Jared, is a project that we're going to be doing shortly. Is we have a second cooler in this side of the facility that we're going to convert, and we'll do a conversion video on how to make an incubator from a cooler. I think we have got a video up on our YouTube channel if anyone wants to have a look at it. Jared made one about 2 years ago, but we're going to make a second because I think we're going to need it, Jared, so get prepared ready for when the eggs come. So we'll do a video on that one, and I think that's about it. So part 2 we'll do the introduction to the 3 new pickups, and we'll go into the house where we've got our quarantine area. And then before we do that, Jared, let's just go through, when you came in last week you had some new girls that had locked for the first time, Jared. Can you remember? I know you've got pictures on here, but maybe you can find the pictures and then we can actually have a look at the animals themselves. But we've been building a girl called Hazel, and I think Hazel is a Orange Dream Yellow Belly 50% het pied girl, and we're hoping that she'll prove out. And we put Bowser to her, didn't we? Who was our Dreamsicle boy. Did you go out to get a picture of the lock?
Yeah. Just there.
Yeah. So that's really good because I think we've had her for about 4 years, and she was a very slow, picky eater. But you know, earlier in the week or the month we were talking about reintroducing larger prey items to our girls. Well, we found some Maltese that were, I think, how big were they, Jared, the large Maltese?
I think they're like 4 or 5 XL.
4 or 5 XL, but they were about twice the size of the Maltese she was eating, and since her and 7 other girls have been eating those, these are the ones that are multi-eaters, we've noticed they've put on some good weight and got them over the point where they can breed. So I think that was money well spent. They are more expensive, but at the end of the day, if you're slowly building up girls and they're not going anywhere, you need to step up the prey size. But let's have a look and see how she's doing. When we were cleaning today, a lot of these animals were coming out wanting to eat, Jared. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Let's have a look and see how she's doing. So this is Hazel, and you'll see that she is putting on some really good size. We look at her, and she's locked Bowser. You can see the lovely yellow belly and Orange Dream coming out, and we're hoping that she's going to be carrying that pied gene and get Yellow Belly and Orange Dream into the Dreamsicle project. Hopefully she proves out, but we shall see. So that was one of the exciting locks, and then we've got a homegrown girl called Fern, who's a fire het clown girl, and we've got a nice lock from her as well, didn't we, Gerald? So this is Fern. She's just about to go into shed. she's about 3.5 years old. She was one of the first clutches that we bred when we first got into the hobby. And you've got a picture of the locks, Jad.
Yeah.
So, and who did we put to her?
Hercules.
Hercules. So Hercules is our pastel enchi lesser leopard clown boy. And at the moment we've just put him into one of the other projects we've got going on here, which is ISA. Now, on the last video, Jad, we run out of battery. We've made sure we've got a full battery this time. So you'll see that we wanted to talk about ISA because her follicle size has gone up to 23.3 millimeters. But her last lock was on the 25th of September 23 from Hercules, which is 2 months ago. So we think that it's time to put in Hercules again, and we've only just introduced them, so we're not expecting a lock. You can see there's the animals, and Isa's doing good. She's getting on for 2.5 kilograms, and Hercules hopefully will lock to her later on today or tomorrow. So that's one of the pairings we've done today. And there was 2 other locks, Jared, from last week that we were going to show.
Giovanni and Toast.
Giovanni and Toast. Giovanni is this little boy here. He's our super pastel banana boy. And you can see he's in the back there. There he is. Super pastel banana G-stripe boy to a cinnamon girl Toast. And there was one other lock we had, Jared.
Balisimo and Pistachio.
Pistachio. So this is a first time girl, first ever lock.
Look at that picture.
You want to get that picture out and then we'll just show you the animals. So we're trying to make some yellow belly, orange dream, leopard, enchi visual clowns. They could have pastel in as well, so it could be a big gene animal. She's going into shed at the moment, but you'll see that she's in here. We've just wet down her bedding. She's putting in good size. You can see she's going into shed, and she had her first lock. So these are really exciting 3-year plans that we've got coming into fruition here. So let's just go through the pairings for this week. So Randy, who is our pied het Ultramel boy,
Starburst.
He's gone to Starburst. Now Starburst is a Mojave 100% het. Are they tail to tail already?
Yeah.
They've only been in about 10 minutes, and you can see they've tail to tailed. She's a Mojave Ultramel girl, and she was the one that was on the border, and we've been giving her larger Maltese, and since we gave her larger Maltese, she's got up to good size, so we're really excited about that project. We've got Phoebe, who is our Het Russo Fire 50% het pied girl, and you can see that Wizzy is the boy there. He's a yellow belly pied boy. So they need a lock. We try to leave at least a month between locks where we can. And then we've got Pringle, which is our beautiful F&F line calico girl, and she's together with the banana boy. You can see they're tail to tail, so hopefully she'll get a lock from the orange dream banana pastel boy Apollo. So we won't disturb them, we'll let them just get on with the business. Shadow needs a lock, and we gave her a feature last week on the video. She's the Super Cine 100% het pied, and she's with Bowser, the Dreamsicle boy, and hopefully they're tail to tailing, Jared. Yeah. Again, they've only been in about 10 minutes, so we're not expecting immediate locks. We've got Nova has gone into Celeste. Nova is Mojave Ultramel boy. Celeste. And there they are. You can see he's just about shed out. A little bit of stock shed on him, but she wants to come out. But they are tail to tail. We just put them back in. Come on, girl. Yeah, let's just put them back into there. So we're looking to prove her out. Come on, girl. There we go. Yeah, so we're going to hopefully produce some beautiful bells that will have Ultramel in them as a het, but also we'll have Phantom and Pastel in as well. NASA is our Bongo 66% het clown girl. She shed out this week, and we've decided to put these two together, which is a clown boy, Ezekiel, that we bred 2 years ago, to the Bongo, hopefully 100% het for clown, but we'll see what happens. They've had one lock already, I think, so hopefully they'll lock again. So I think that's pretty much all the snakes on this side, Jared. We've got another one or two on this side, have we? We've got Lala. So the Xantic pied boy, Thor, is with Lala, who is a pastel 100% pied girl, 4 years of age, looking pretty chilled. So hopefully we'll get a lot from those later in the day, or perhaps tomorrow. So I think that's all the animals that we've gone through there, Jared. We've also got a couple of animals that we've put over here, which are two more. We've got the Desert Ghost, Enchi Desert Ghost Yellow Belly Pied Project, and they're tail to tail. And that's Rambo in there and Ray. So what we're doing there, the plan is to try and produce some double het DG Pieds that will have Enchi and Yellow Dream in, a Yellow Belly in, because if we get those into there, that project would just be wonderful. And the pickups that you'll see in part 2, you'll see that we'll be growing on some stud boys and girls that will then come into this project. So what we're doing is we're preparing the double hets while we're bringing on some of the visuals so that we can plug those in future projects. And also bearing that in mind, we also got Electra, which is our super gravel girl, and she's put on good size. Her last lot was back in October, 23rd of October, to Titus, our Ultramel Mojave boy. And let's see if they're up to any business up there, Jack. Can you see anything going on?
He's on top of her, but I can't see.
Yeah, they've only just gone in, but he's on top of her, which is good. So we're trying to get the Mojave and the gravel into the Ultramel project together, and hopefully she'll give us a nice clutch. So I think that's all for now. Part 2 will follow shortly. We'll take you into the house and show you the 3 pickups, and we'll see whether Jack can work out what we've come back with. It's a bit of a surprise. You don't really know what's coming back.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
I know one.
You know one of them. But we'll hopefully see you in part 2 shortly. So thanks for watching. I hope everyone's having a great week, and we shall see you very shortly. Bye bye for now.